Bundesanstalt für Finanzdienst. Sie sind verbunden mit der Bundesanstalt für Finanzdienstleistungsaufsicht. Unsere Plätze sind zurzeit alle belegt. Wir bitten Sie um etwas Geduld.
Warten Sie. Please hold the line.
Die BaFin, schönen guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Entschuldigung, can you speak in English?
A little bit. How can I help you?
Okay, so look, I have a serious problem. My Commerce Bank, so I work for SAP. I have a big legal battle against SAP, and Commerce Bank closed my bank account illegally. I came into your office. I spoke to the lady on the phone next to security. BaFin actually said, yes, what Commerce Bank did is illegal. You need to put it in writing. So on BaFin headed paper, I wrote down exactly what Commerce Bank did, sending out bank cards, credit cards, closing my account, stealing money, and
One moment, please. You are a customer.
I have been to BaFin. You stamped all my documentation to say that it would be dealt with. I also got a lawyer. The lawyer has contacted you, and BaFin has done nothing.
You're not a customer.
So BaFin is the Federal Government
From
Sir,
Financial Supervisory Authority.
yes, right.
You are a customer, or you are a broker and...
Sir, if you can listen to what I'm telling you, this is BaFin in Bonn, correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, so if you just let me finish and then you can advise me. I came into your office. I spoke to one of your high-level managers by the telephone because there's a telephone right beside the security, right? They said, yes, what Commerce Bank did is illegal. You need to write it down and hand it into our office. So I sat there for half an hour with the security guards, wrote it down. It was taken around the back of your building to the post hala. It was...
One moment.
Sir, can you please let me...
I try to connect you to customer service from the BaFin.
But who are you?
Warten Sie.
Oh my
Please hold.
God.
Der Bundesanstalt für Finanzdienstleistungsaufsicht. Guten Tag, Sie sprechen mit Frau Schulze.
Hello, Entschuldigung, can you speak in English?
Oh no, a moment please.
Sorry, what's your name?
Malendorf.
Malendorf. Okay, Malendorf, if you can just let me talk for 1 minute and then you can advise me.
Yes.
I work for a large IT company called SAP. Because I was supposed to go to court in November, Commerce Bank closed my bank account for no... may I say one thing, please?
Sorry, I must look. One moment. Okay, wait.
When does this... Please, I've gone to BaFin, RASE.
Your family name is F
F,
R and then
FRASER. The problem I have in Germany is I've gone to police, I've gone to BaFin, and all these report numbers are recorded, and then when I call back 3-4 weeks later, it's pretended like I've never even come in the building. If citizens of Germany or Filipinos or agents don't keep me alive, I'm already dead. It's that serious. And like when I was at BaFin, I also went to the Interior Ministry, which is the building next to yours, and I complained about the German police because I have recorded report after report after report after report, and they do nothing. It doesn't matter which... I go to the job center, I go to BaFin, I go to the police, and nobody does anything. This is 17 months of this. So I have Sky Deutschland, SAP, Commerce Bank, and AOK all blatantly committing illegal crimes, and I can't do anything. I physically handed it into your building because I spoke to the manager of the Posthalle. Commerce Bank closed my bank account illegally, and a very famous lawyer in Cologne, Bittman, has been contacting them saying, look, this is completely against German law. You can't do this. I have a credit card, a bank card, and everything. The reason it happened is I was...
Moment, please. Sorry,
You can't find anything, right?
Moment, please, yes?
Oh, God. So look, when this gets to 5, let me take that. Yeah, so stay here.
Hello, my name is Anke Knob. My colleague put you through to me because she can't understand you. What's your problem?
Okay, so you're now the 5th person I spoke to in BaFin.
Yeah. Okay. What's your problem? Why do you call?
Because I've been in your office, Commerce Bank illegally closed my bank account because I had a court case against SAP 2 weeks before that. And because they closed my bank account, I had no way to attend the court. My bank account has now been closed for over 3 months. My lawyer in Cologne has been sending letters to Commerce Bank to open the account immediately, and Commerce Bank refused to reply to anything. It's completely against the law. And without citizens around Germany, honestly, not German, Filipino, everyone, keeping me alive, I'm dead. I spoke to someone in your office. I also handed in the papers on BaFin paper. I handed it to...
When did you hand it in?
Over a month ago.
The problem is a complaint takes 3 months.
That's not what I was told by your Posthalle. I was told I would get at least a reply within a couple of weeks, and it's normally fixed in 4 months. And also, my lawyer has been trying to contact you, BaFin, and is getting no reply.
Yes, but the problem is we here at the consumer hotline are not able to help you. The contact goes over the special departments only in postal and written form.
Yes, I did do that. I did that.
Yes, and the normal way is we can't only tell the normal way how it works, that if you send a complaint or hand it in, you will get a confirmation within 4 weeks.
I've had
normally.
no response.
And the of the complaint will take 3 months.
Yes, but what am I supposed to do with no money? They've closed my credit card, my bank card. The problem is when I came and spoke to you, I specifically came because please just bear with me. When it happened, I was in Portugal talking to a Dr. Francisco about my legal case against SAP. It was at that point that my bank, my AOK, and SAP blocked all payments. So I had to get back to Germany with no money. I arrived basically in your building, physically unwell. I spoke to one of your senior officers and they said you need to put it in writing, which I did. I also went to the Interior Ministry, which is the building next to yours, and complained, why are the police officers not replying to all these crimes that I'm logging? And it seems like no one really cares whether I live and die in Germany. Because even my lawyer, Bettman, in Cologne, if you actually read the letters in German, it says this gentleman needs access to his money immediately, because if I don't get access to that money, I can't go to court against my employer to get compensation. And that legal case is very, very important. My life was put in danger. That's why my Commerce Bank account was blocked.
The problem is, as I told you, we can't help you here. I understand your problem. Absolutely. I'm with you, as you asked me, but we can't help you here at the consumer hotline. Maybe you have to write again, because my colleague told me that she can't find anything in our database we have here.
So you didn't record it?
Why, if she can't find you?
But, you know, the problem is, sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Anke.
So, Anke, the thing is, I have gone into police, Düsseldorf, Cologne, Meerbusch, Aachen, and recorded all these police reports of me being attacked, theft, stolen, and actually called all these police stations yesterday. It is interesting that all these reports have now gone missing. I've now gone to the Federal Bureau of Germany, and you can't find the information that I gave you, even when I was in your building. That's scary, because that means about 20 to 30 reports, one of BaFin, one of immigration, police reports, have all gone missing in Germany. There's no record of anything. I don't know what's going on. Is my information just being thrown out? How can you not find me? I was in your building. I did the exact procedure as you asked me.
Okay, wait a moment. Your name is Barry Fraser, yes?
My date of birth is 10th of December, 1976.
No, I don't need your date. Your name is Barry Fraser.
Yes, but Barrie. My scary point now is, for 48 hours, I have been calling every German authority that I have evidence, like police reports, theft, the Commerce Bank, the lawyers. Everyone is saying, sorry, we don't know who you are. And now the Federal Court of Finance is saying the same thing. I was in your building.
Yeah, wait a moment. Did you give an address in a hotel, Thüringer Hof?
Yes, I gave everything. I gave my phone number, my email, my address. I have given everything.
The problem is my cop didn't understand, because she can't speak English that well, so she didn't get the right name. I found your complaint was you gave it to the BaFin on the 16th of November. That's the date in our database.
So you have found it?
I found it. The colleague in the special departments, who are the only ones who are allowed to contact the Commerce Bank, wrote to the Commerce Bank.
They wrote to the Commerce Bank.
And the problem is, a bank has 6 to 8 weeks time to answer, because it goes over the board of the bank, not the normal workers there, and they have to give all documentations, all contracts to the BaFin. That's why it takes 6 to 8 months. In the meantime, normally
I'm here by myself.
Let me tell you. Normally, the one who makes the complaint gets a confirmation, and I don't know why you did get it. Here is written only Thüringer Hof.
Is it?
It's address is Osterstraße 36.
Yes, I know.
Is it where so I think the colleagues will send.
Is it
your
possible to
information.
send it? Is it possible to send it by email? Because the manager at that address, after I've spoken to him and I've told him the situation that I'm now in, I think he's not giving me the mail that he should. So he says he's accepting my mail, but I don't particularly trust him. Is there any way to send
Okay.
that by email?
Yeah, wait a moment. I have to ask.
Okay,
my
thank you.
supervisor.
Thank you.
Have to give you the sign under which your complaint is processed at the BaFin, and you have to write an email with your email address
To you.
to the colleague in the special department.
That's fine.
And then you ask him if you can send all your information, all the answers, the confirmation to
Yes,
your
I'm fine
email
with that.
address.
No problem. Yes.
So first I give you the sign.
Yeah.
It's a long number. It's first letters.
Yeah.
It's VBS, also V like Victor, B like
Bravo, yes.
yes, S like
Sierra,
yeah, 3
3, yes.
minus the sign for minus,
Yes.
QB,
QB, Bravo, yes.
yeah,
4, 3,
4301
01,
minus
minus,
2017
yeah, yeah.
backslash
Yes,
5031.
yeah. Okay, and what's the email?
The email address is Poststelle,
Can you spell that for me? P-O-S-T-E...
P-O-S-T-S-T again,
So,
E-double-L-E,
So-
double S-T,
so P-O-S-T,
yeah,
and after that?
S-T again,
T again, yeah, 2 T's, yeah.
E-double-L-E,
Yeah. at
@bafin.de.
Is it capital B?
No, only small letters.
Bafin.de, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do I address it to any person's name?
No, you should write the sign.
the code, yeah.
BBS, yeah.
Yeah.
In the line, what it's about, your email, yeah?
Okay, so, I mean, just understand that obviously this is not, I appreciate you've actually finally done something, that's great. But my point is, my bank account was hacked several times in Hanover, and that's where my address is. So people were using my account, and my lawyer said, oh, they could come back with the excuse that there's no money in the account. My bank account was hacked several times, and I had no access to any facilities at Commerce Bank. And then what I would say is that when I was in Portugal trying to fix this to go to court in Munich, both my AOK, Commerce Bank, and SAP stopped all payments. And that was done on purpose to trap me. My problem is how do I survive 8 weeks without the help of good Samaritans like from China and Persia and all that, literally seeing the state I'm in. I'm not sure I would have even survived this, I'll be honest with you. And my lawyer is saying until BaFin actually does something, legally his hands are tied, because he looked up the German law and he said this is totally and completely illegal.
Yeah, but I can't tell you how you could survive. I don't know. Maybe you could go to another bank and open an account to give the account details to the AOK that they can send
Yes.
you the money. I don't know what you can
Yes,
do.
but the problem is that I have another bank account, right? Sparkassa. But
Yeah.
what AOK is doing, because you have to remember, is AOK, SAP, and Commerce Bank are all in Munich, and they don't really want me to survive. So AOK owes me about 7,000 euros, and Bernard Adam, the director of AOK, is saying the only bank account I will put the money into is Commerce Bank. So they are.
But then you have to go against the AOK, which we are not responsible for.
No,
Normally,
I know.
if I give my correct account number to what's the name of the statutory health insurance, they have to send the money to this account. They can't do what they want.
Can you find out what that is, please, so I can email them today?
No, I can't find out this for you. You have to contact the competent authority for statutory health insurance.
Do you know what they're called?
That's the Bundesversicherungsamt.
Sorry, can you spell that for me? So, Bund, B-U-N-D, yeah?
B-U-N-D.
Yes.
E-S.
E-F for Foxtrot, yep.
No, S like
Sierra,
Sierra.
yep.
B-E-R.
Yeah.
S like Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Yeah. R.
U-N-G.
N-G, yeah.
S-A-M-T.
So, Foxtrot, F-A-N-G.
Bundesversicherungsamt. B-U-N-D-S-V-I-S-I-G-H-E-R.
Yeah.
N-G-S-A-M-T.
F-A-M-D for Delta or T for Tango?
T for Tango.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I will send that email today.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.